Hi, it's me again. I tried making part 3 for this story, but I don't know how long it took me, but I just babbled on for ages and ages and ages. Sorry about my fat hands, I just got too warm. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm just gross. Anyway, I got up to, uh, after my dad's, a few weeks after I went to the doctors, went to my doctors again after I'd done a food diet, and basically referred me up to CAMS, and 6 weeks later I got referred up to CAMS and was diagnosed on the 8th of October with anorexia nervosa. And then they made me go and start eating 3 meals a day. I'd have a little bit of cereal with a splash of milk. I'd have my sandwich and some fruit, and then I'd have my tea, which I'd only ever have like half of it, but my portion was smaller than the others. And then they found out that I wasn't eating my dinner at school, so then I got supervised after at dinner time, and I'd have to have my sandwich and a satsuma. Long story short, I ended up gaining weight, and in February I got up to about 45 kilograms, and I got my period again, and so I freaked out big style, and then I lost like 2-3 kilograms within 2 weeks, and then they said, I'm going to section you, or you're going to have to go involuntary into hospital and gain weight. So I went, Cheadle Roy said, oh yeah, you can come in with us, and so I said, right, okay, I'll voluntarily go in. But then they messed me about 6 weeks, saying, no, you can't come in this week, it's too full. And then Lorna, my therapist, just basically said, no, I'll take you into Priory. And then the first 10 days at Priory, they tried to get me to eat, and I just basically said, fuck you. I lost 3 kilograms, getting down to my lowest weight that I've ever been. Not that I've ever been, but just out of my anorexia. And then I got a tube. The story of my tube it's horrific. It's not horrific. I mean, it's not as bad as other people. I didn't have people pinning me down to get a tube down my nose. But anyone that knows that having a tube down your nose isn't pleasant. And it's not a nice feeling out of control, because someone else is actually physically shoving something into your stomach. So I was tube fed for 9 weeks, and then I was in there from end of April until middle of October, and I met some amazing, like the most amazing people ever that I've ever met, and I really want to meet up with them. My original gang was Meg Barlow Hartley, Eva Brock, Matt Fordham, Josh Gibson, Amy Wood, Sasha Cahill, Gemma McMillan, and then Caitlin Hodgson, and then Emily Lister, who were amazing, like the most mintest people ever. I was the youngest out of them. Well, until Caitlin came along, I was the youngest. And they were just such lovely people, and just amazing and bubbly, and just helping you, or just like saying little nice comments to cheer you up. Anyway, and then they all got discharged, and I was still there, and I met some other people, but I was so depressed. I was in a right bitch, actually. I was so depressed, and so I just started ignoring them. And then I got discharged, and I lost a bit of weight, and they threatened to put me back in hospital. But I didn't. I continued to eat so that I could go on a ski trip, which I remember it now as being amazing. But everyone, like all my therapists and that, say that I thought it was shit, because I had a supervisor there, and yeah, I had a supervisor there, and I was just like out of control. Anyway, then after my ski trip, it was around the time of my ski trip I started binging, and yeah, I don't know, I ended up gaining a lot of weight, and binging became a really big problem for me.